One of the things that is very memorable for me was Arthur's return to the States. Because I've been living by myself for a very long time, and it was very weird having my brother come live with me after years of me living by myself. But one of the things I witnessed during his return was his spiritual growth in church. And he was teaching the TAC youth group, and he was learning the Bible and teaching these young boys and girls about the story of Joseph. And I was very touched because Arthur came back and he gave the glory back to God, and I think that's very touching for me. So my speech is really to say that when things get tough, you know that you always have our God with you, and that sometimes we may not know the answers to everything, but we know we can go to the Word for wisdom, and I bless both of you with a happy marriage, and may God bless your future family. And we're going to have a toast.
Everybody raise the glass. Oh, okay. Wait. So, thank you, Arthur, and thank you, Kathy, very best for the rest of your life.
Hi, Miss Sarah. 来谈谈 Arthur 跟Kathy.
Hello, everyone. My name is Kai, and
I'm Sarah.
We're Kathy's friends for almost 2.5 years from school. Just want to say that Arthur, the luckiest man in this room. But we're here to talk about Kathy, of course. I still remember when I first met Kathy. She's this tall, thin, beautiful Chinese girl that I dreamed of dating. But okay. So things on the surface that you don't see about Kathy is I can say Kathy is extremely smart, extremely patient, so kind-hearted, and just somebody you can count on all the time. I remember when our first year studying medical school, then we're constantly complaining about, anatomy is so hard, all this drugs are so hard. We're just complaining, and Kathy will come and look at our stuff of studying, and she'll be like, oh, I know this stuff. This is that. This step goes here, this drug does this. That she learned maybe 15 years ago. I hardly remember all the things. That was very, very impressive. I was so, if Kathy can remember this and does this well, maybe we should study harder. That's encouraging. And she's so kind-hearted, and she constantly invite me over for dinner and lunch. Kai just come over, and I made all these noodles. There's no way I can finish, which I don't believe you at all. We all know Kathy eats. But she's still is so kind to spare some for our busy medical students who have dream their life. Also, Kathy is extremely patient. I remember when the printer broke, she spent about 3 days fixing my printer consistently with intermittent maybe sleep and food. That was kind of funny. It was me, I was I think a long time ago.
So I'm Sarah, and I had the privilege of living with Kathy for 2.5 years. And one thing I first noticed when we started living together was that you were really tall and really skinny, and I was like, why is a healthcare student, someone at UNJ coming here, living with us, and she could make thousands and millions getting photo pictures of herself. But she's really tall and skinny, and she's got tiny lips. but so much food can fit in her mouth. It's unbelievable. And she remains skinny and tall. She never gains an ounce. And she comes up to me and goes, oh, I think I lost 5 pounds. I don't know what I did. But she's also very witty. My favorite joke is one time we invited Kathy to have dinner with us, Kai and I, and she goes, no, I don't want to be the light bulb. What's a light bulb? She goes, well, you two are the dinner candlelights, now be the glaring light bulb right in the middle. And she always thinks of these new jokes all the time, and if you listen carefully enough, you gotta catch it. It's always in our everyday conversation. But so Kathy can appear like a cat. She's very soft, high-pitched voice, very gentle at all times. But she's actually a tiger. She has a very vibrant personality and a very strong woman that I admire. Kathy, you're the most wonderful, amazing woman I know in the entire universe. I love you so much. So let's raise our glasses. To Kathy and Arthur. May you have a wonderful and long and happy and healthy life together.
Following that, Arthur actually has tried very hard, has been practicing all the time. On this special day, he wants to perform violin. He'll have a performance on violin for Kathy. So let's welcome Arthur to the violin performance.
Since I was very young, there's one thing that I sort of miss is the music part. It's something that was always very difficult for some reason. My last piano teacher is here, and my violin teacher is all the way down there. It's gonna have a real performance afterwards. But it's, for me, I think it's it'd be very interesting to just practice one song try my best and do a performance here. Okay, this will be the longest 5 minutes of my life. Voodoo 的 uncle。
Alright, we're gonna have 阿哲刚才说哈，他的violin老师要他替他演奏这个 uncle 这个 piece， 来，我们请他的violin老师 Franklin。
I'm actually going to play 2 encore pieces. The first of them is a piece by Chrysler. It's called Liebeslied, and the second one is also a piece by Chrysler. It's called Sherman Rosemary.